Better late than never, but I finally saw Sonic the Hedgehog. It came out almost 2 years ago, and I think because COVID was just getting going, I never got to see it in Japan at the time. But I sat down and gave it a watch, and boy was I surprised. I expected the movie to be good because of all the positive feedback I've heard from people, but I had so much more fun than I expected. Summed up, the story has Sonic winding up on Earth after escaping his previous home. He lives on Earth, unable to communicate with anyone because of his warning from Longclaw that
the only way to stay safe is to stay hidden.
But he needs a friend who comes in the form of Tom. They need to get to San Francisco because Sonic loses his special stage-esque rings there. The movie takes on the form of a buddy comedy, and it's nice to see Sonic learn about new things on Earth with his new friend. Even though he's been on planet for a while, he's able to interact with people finally. The pair are hunted down by Dr. Robotnik, or as he's christened, Eggman. It culminates in a final battle where Sonic spin attacks Robotnik into the next dimension, and all's well that ends well, right? Well, maybe not. I really enjoyed the main cast of the movie. Ben Schwartz did a great job voicing Sonic. You get that youthfulness and naivete from him, and it sounds convincing. His comedic timing is on display here too, and the way he delivers lines is great. I didn't think it would be easy pulling off Sonic in a way that fits the big screen, but they definitely managed to do it well. Sonic is overpowered in terms of his speed, yes, but I'm glad they didn't go the game route and make him a good fighter too. Having him just be fast and still unsure of so many things is a great way to allow the character to grow and develop in future sequels. Maybe he'll turn into the character we know in the games, but we'll just have to see. The main human cast is good too. It's not easy acting with characters who aren't actually there, but James Marsden does a really good job. I liked his character development throughout the film. Tika Sumpter, playing his wife Maddie, was also a good supporting character with her sister and niece, adding that bit of comedy to the movie that made it a lot of fun and it kept it grounded. It's not too overplayed though, and I think the plot lines are all balanced together very nicely. Of course, then there's Jim Carrey, who's just absolutely wonderful here. I know there's a lot of improvising he did with the character, but I feel like if Eggman was a real guy, this would be it. He's much more evil and savvy than I anticipated too, because in the trailer he appears a bit more cartoony, a bit more doofy, his one-liners were put in there, but here he's shown to be very capable, very competent, and actually very threatening. Again, Jim Carrey, he just knocks it out of the park. I actually felt a lot of danger from this character. Whereas in the games, Eggman has that kind of buffoonery to him, where sometimes he isn't so threatening. The big strength with Sonic the Hedgehog is that while it's a video game movie, it's a movie that anyone can enjoy. I watched this movie with a friend, and while they aren't a fan of Sonic at all, they enjoyed the movie as a standalone piece. If you're a fan of the series though, the countless references and callbacks are a real treat. I was expecting the Green Hill references, but when you see things like the Sega Saturn logo being crossed out, the Mega Drive, you can't just help but have a huge smile on your face. In terms of things I didn't like, there really wasn't much to talk about. There is a bit of product placement which does turn a lot of people off, but I do think they do it in a way that doesn't seem like an overt, blatant advertisement. It didn't bother me too much, personally. There's a deleted scene which changes the opening of the movie, and I actually liked it better. Having Sonic care for his maternal figure Longclaw on Earth was a nice bit, and I think it's better than him just escaping and raising himself. But that said, they could have changed to open up for her to return in later movies, so I guess I can understand the reasoning. Another thing I noticed was a lot of current references which are hilarious, but it makes me wonder how much they'll make the movie feel dated down the road. I know it's hard to say and it's a minor thing, but it's just something I thought about during the movie. I'd like to do a full breakdown of it eventually, but for now I just have to say it's definitely worth a watch if you're a fan of the series. On a movie scale, it gets a thumbs up, 4.5 stars out of 5.